Hello Taurus, welcome to my channel. I'm doing a love reading. We're checking in with Spirit to see what's happening for the Taurus collective during the month of August in the area of love. Okay, those of you who are new to my channel, I'm High Priestess Elif. I channel most of my reading. I receive messages from Spirit, energy, impressions, visions and so forth. Channeling you and your person, and it is my job to translate what it is that I receive in a way that makes sense to you in the best way possible. I don't sugarcoat, I give it to you straight, and it is to serve your highest good. So I don't go into information that's not actually going to help you. So I ask that you take a few deep breaths, settle into your intuition, and ask your guides and keepers to guide you through this message, to help you to recognize if it is your message or not. And it is a general, so not everything's going to resonate, but to help you to resonate, to recognize without a doubt that which does resonate, okay? Which is actually meant for you. Taurus, I'm going to look at a little bit of the backstory here, your person in relation to you, and then we're looking at what you should know, what to be aware of during the month of August. Okay. You've entered a sacred space. The archangels in the north, south, east and west, they have their sacred flame burning. I start my readings with a meditation, and I open a channel for remote healing in the areas of love and relationship with self for my subscribers. So if you've taken the time to press that subscribe button, thank you, and you've welcomed access to that healing. Also, you've made it possible for other people who need to receive these messages to have access to them. To my community, if you've taken the time to comment, to like, to share, whatever it is that you do, I appreciate it all. I appreciate reading the comments to see that you appreciate and you are able to benefit from the messages that I bring, and that you appreciate my energy. All right, if you've taken the time to donate to my channel or to contact me for a reading, thank you for supporting my work and for making it possible for me to continue to do what I do, or to contribute to that possibility. All right, Taurus, let's begin. So, your person is not happy in their job. They have a situation, either they work with someone that they have a relationship with, or they're just not happy with their job. They feel that it is unfulfilling and they feel imprisoned by it. They feel that they have to be there, whether it is their job or a situation where they are financially tied to someone that they work with or have business with. They feel as though they are imprisoned by it, and there's no satisfaction, so there's no joy or freedom associated with their money. Okay, your person has recently decided to just take the gamble and express certain things to you, and they've reached out to you. They've either written to you, emailed, or found a message to you in some way. Okay, about the situation that they find themselves in, where they feel like they're stuck in a maze, they're going round and round in circles, and they feel responsible and obligated to either find their way out of it or through it, but they can't just be lifted out of it. This is something they've got to do in their own way. And they have expressed to you that they need time to do that. Their intention is to cut these things out. That is what they're working towards, but time is what is required here. Do you have the patience? Love is patient. But if you don't have the patience, you don't have to, of course. You need to do what feels right for you. Your person needs to do what they need to do. They need to find their way out of the maze. There's only one way to do that. They've got to work their way out of it. It's a process. And you need to do what you need to do, which is love yourself. And in them representing you with process and time and the patience and the dedication to do that, this is giving you an indication of you making that same investment in yourself and the areas of your life that require it. They feel love for you. There is no doubt about that. And if you were questioning that, that's what Spirit wants you to know. They do love you. What they are doing is not about you. Yes, part of it is, but it is mostly about their journey and their process. They do love you. Even though we'd like to believe that if somebody loves us, they will just forget the life that they had before they met us and everything that they've learned, all the data they've accumulated, and start a new blank slate with us because they love us. But this person is still, finding their way closer and closer to themselves, to be able to fully love themselves, so that they can so that they can receive the love that you are wanting to give them, and give you the love that they want to give you. Yes, there is a choice. There's a choice here. Thank you, Spirit. And the choice is what you're waiting for the choice to be made. But the choice has already been made. It is just that choice needs to be remade every day on a daily basis until they get to the other side, the exit of the maze. You want them, and they know that they need to cut certain things out. They also feel burdened and imprisoned, as I said. They want to cut certain things out, but it's not that simple. What's happened in the past is that you want what you want, they want what they want. They try to manipulate the situation so that it can work out for them in the best possible way, and so did you. But there is no such thing here. There is only honoring of self that needs to take place. There is no making them do what you want them to do so you can feel happy, or you can feel loved, or you can feel embraced, accepted, or worthy. There is no them making you put up with being in the maze so that they can feel secure in the knowing that you will be there when they get out on the other side. It's something they're going to do on their own, and you've got to do you, whatever that may be for you. The reason why there obviously has been some sort of there have been issues between you is because there is shadow work that needs to be done. There are secrets, truths that are omitted. You guys started keeping things from one another in your attempt to protect yourselves, and you both felt the energetic disconnect, which further led you into your egos, which further led you to either become obsessive about keeping one another around, or about not upsetting one another because of the fear of losing one another, which in essence leads to that. Okay, so there is an opportunity here, and you can feel it. It's as if something has been ignited once again between you guys, that there is a passion that you are feeling once again, and that they have expressed towards you. There is also a sense of self that has been solidified, and with that comes a lot of great understanding and a lot of opportunity for this newness. You can only give yourself love through the journey within. Love has to be the basis and the essence of your foundation, so that love can grow upon it. Anything that you obtain externally, so a relationship with your person or anything else, has to have the foundation of love to grow upon, and you are that foundation. They are feeling like their emotions are, they've been feeling emotional about you, but they are aware that they still need to grow emotionally before they present you really with anything solid, because they need to mature emotionally. They know this based on what has happened. You both want to mature in your love together. And what I see happening here is that it's going to happen. where you will feel as though, I'm getting the feeling, Spirit is showing me that you didn't feel that this was fair or that there was equal give and take. They were focused on doing whatever they feel they want to do whilst they were happily receiving your love, and you was there waiting for them, and they were not sort of making the same investment in you. If that's how you felt. But I do see that the two of you are compatible, a good match for one another, emotionally available to one another, and that's what you are maturing towards. I see that being in the outcome. Please understand, Spirit is saying once again, it is a process. So there are certain things that you guys are wanting to say to one another, but you are holding it back. Holding back on that. There's still a lack of trust. There's also, of course, the fear that if you act upon the passions that you feel, or you open this doorway to this person, that they're just going to do the same thing as before. Many of you actually just feel that this person's narcissistic. And I can see why you feel that way, that because of the energy that they're in. The intention, however, is not they are going through a phase of growth. Whilst they're in this narcissistic energy, give them the space to grow. Don't gravitate towards them because there's a passion between you. Give yourself to them. Allow them to give themselves to you, with the expectation that they are now suddenly going to step up. They're not there yet. So rather than maintain some sort of physical distance or emotional distance, and just be there with support, kindness and love, whilst you know that they are doing what they need to do. Maybe just be friends for now. But judging them and calling them a narcissist is also not, and focusing on them in that way as if they're broken and something's wrong with them, and you're waiting for them to miraculously be whole. If that is your focus and if that's how you see them, then you are reigniting and triggering that energy and those fears within them all the time. They can pick that up energetically. Also, you are then attracting that all the time. You have to start focusing on the part of this person that is good and whole, and not putting yourself in a situation where you are opening yourself up to certain things with the expectation of whatever. Don't have expectations. If you know that you are not ready for certain things, then give yourself space, give yourself time. Because this person does have a tendency to be impulsive, and then they go quiet because, yeah, they feel the way they feel about you, but they're also doing life. And you might be offended by that. If that offends you, then it's you, because you want their lives to revolve around you. Then you need to just maintain a friendship, because you're not ready and neither are they. Now the cards are jumping. Okay, so the good thing is that you are tapping into your intuition, and you know and understand that you need to become more intuitive about this and less in your ego. There is a desire between the both of you for reconciliation here, and for you to come back together. Some of you have unfortunately done a back and forth thing a couple of times. This is why Spirit is saying to you, giving the connection space does not mean that it doesn't have value. It just means you're mature enough to do that. Because sometimes that's what is needed. If you keep walking over grass, eventually that patch is going to die. And if you want that patch to recover, you need to cordon off the grass so no one walks on it. Give it an opportunity to recover. Focus on you. Your person is focused on, they look at you and they know that they want to mature so that they can come towards you. But at the moment, the two of you are not your energies don't really line up. They are still needing to mature. You are at a place where you've done a lot of work, where you are supposed to be focusing on living your purpose, doing the work that you've come here to do, giving life to your projects. Not sitting there waiting for a seed to grow. Water it. In fact, nature will water it. Do you. Don't sit there waiting for it to sprout and to mature so that you can say, look at my tree. I have the, you know what I mean? And this is another thing, sometimes because we grow differently, we want to undervalue. You know, the bamboo tree, the seed remains in the soil for 5 years before it begins to actually sprout. And then it grows rapidly. 5 years. So if 5 years is too long, you will never have bamboo. But once it begins to sprout, it sprouts so quickly. Then you have others that sprouts quickly, but it takes much longer to grow. We're different. This person is different. Love them, accept what is, and that this is their life and their journey, and don't make it about your value. Your value is not based on someone else's process through life. Focus on why you came here. Focus on the work that you should be doing. Focus on the things that ignite you on a soul level. This person will mature. What is going to happen is that both of you will evolve, and you will allow for your karma to balance and come into harmony. And you will have reconciliation where you are on the same energetic level. That is the outcome, but it's not going to happen now, not this month. Look at this. You see, I've got the Page of Cups, I've got the Queen of Cups, and then in the outcomes, I've got the King of Cups. You're the Queen, he's the Page. You're the Queen, she's the Page. Okay? Take it as it resonates. Growing, evolving, takes time to move from a page and evolve into a king. If you don't have time, then this person is not that valuable. Set them free. You want someone you want to be with someone that saw you as worthy and valuable. They deserve the same. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, sorry. Okay. That message hit hard for somebody. During this reading, for some of you, there was indication of being delivered of a karmic energy, of a pattern, of a mindset that has really been holding you back, but also for your person's breakthrough and just shifting, taking huge leaps forward. Okay, Taurus, that is your message. That is your love read for the month of August. I hope you were able to receive it in the way that it was intended. We give thanks to Spirit for the guidance and for the messages. Do what is best for you. You deserve it. You are worthy. And do bring those amazing projects to life that you put on pause. Okay, it's time. If you're interested in a personal reading, you're welcome to contact me. I look forward to hearing from you, and I will see you guys next time. Love and light. Bye now.